So folks, we're getting ready to rock and roll in Gettysburg right now. And pardon me, harness, I need the pink. Got a car coming up behind you. Thanks, bud.
If you want to put these down somewhere.
What's that?
You want to put these down
Put them right on the roof. Hopefully they won't blow.
It won't get far.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Okay, so a little bit harder doing this like this. Hi, good girl. Hi, good girl. Oh, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. This is Lola. Lola, Paul. Oh, Nikita getting all crazy. That's who we hear in the background. The peanut gallery it is.
I'll close the door and be right behind you.
Thanks, bud. Come on, Nikita. Come on, Lola. You're the best dose. You are the best dose, good girl. And you stay here, I'll have to manage. Okay, folks. This is wolf driving at its finest. So, because of where we're at, roadways, and windy conditions, we have to do this methodically. There's no willy-nilly in it. And there we go. Let me see, that goes up. No matter how many times I do this, I've done this in my life a million. It's always easy, girls. Stay. It's always gotta confirm and double confirm. I'm dyslexic, which doesn't help this situation. Stay. You're a good girl. Paul, you're a good girl. People say, how do you know they like doing this? Oh, they ain't talking because they don't like it. Believe me. Come on, good girl. Okay, come on, good girl. We're going this way, folks. She doesn't know because she doesn't see her teammates. Other side. Okay, good girl. It's okay, good girl. Good girl. Good, Scott.
Good.
So, people ask about locking crates. This is the reason we have it. Stay. And I'm going to put this up, actually, just because I'm going to do Nikita right now. And she sees Nikita go. She thinks it's showtime. Stay, good girl. That's Nikita. These are working dogs, and I get so much hate mail. People are like, why are you making those dogs do that? Usually what happens if I don't do this. I suffer some brutal consequences. But it's all... So stay. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Up, stay. Stay. Hey, Paul.
Only 8 people were injured, thank God, and
Paul.
It's critical. I hope that
Paul.
person's okay. It looks like the one wing,
So,
if we're looking at it correctly, is broken off at
come on.
one top of this aircraft as it lies upside down. I mean,
So, these crates, we travel. That's the only way we do it. I used to not use crates. And I didn't have any bad scenarios, thank God, but there were no crashes. God forbid there's a crash. Come on, good girl, come on. Come on. Oh, thanks, God. Oh, she's all ready. Colder it is, the better. Good, bud. Okay, good, thanks. Sorry, folks, huffing and puffing, but this this is some work. Not that we don't love it, howdy, but it's some work. And it's definitely a labor of love. Remember, the colder it is, the better the dogs like it. So we try to get out when it's cold, but we have to survive it, handle this. Now, don't get me wrong, mushers go through a lot worse conditions than me. But this is stay. No. Stay. Paul. Good girl. Stay. Chris, you might have to shut the back up. Hey, come on. She's like luggage. Just carry her. She likes that. Good. Hey, got her. Take your time, Scotty. Cold and it's hard to.
She's actually pretty calm today.
She is.
Yeah, just walk. And we're good.
Okay.
Where's he sitting?
Yeah, we're going that way. Watch this bus and everything. Well, I got cars coming. Keep them calm for a sec. Till these cars pass. Okay, now if you move your bike a little, or am I clear? Am I right? Yes, for now. So, folks, this is what you call very excited dogs. She over. And we are in the Gettysburg battlefield. Tilly Yank is the place I believe this battlefield is. Yeah. Dogs are very fired up. I'm sorry I'm not talking. Some people like it better that way. I'm just trying to get my bearings straight. Trying to get my hands warm until I can put my gloves on because I haven't had a chance. It's just too much pandemonium. The dogs are very excited, as you see, folks. Did you turn my cameras on? Just curious.
Are on, that's correct. They should be car synced to the road.
10-4, thank you. So, folks, I mean, they're like this because of the cold temperatures, because it is so cold. And they've been rested for a good couple days. This will come out of them. I call it the piss and vinegar in the next mile or so. I'm just gauging the speed so I can keep them all together and never go faster than the slowest dog. Hard to say who the slowest dog is right now, though. They're really amped up, and we're going downhill. That always helps. Check this monument to my left. I mean, this is just, it's kind of surreal. I mean, I call it kind of like hallowed ground. It's really sad because a lot of people died here. But it's part of our history, so we have to, it's a good idea to know it and to understand it, of course. Just it's important. I learned about it in school, but wasn't the most astute student in the world. Howdy. But now, as I get older, and I've learned about it through the adventuring with my dogs. I've actually, because of learning about it through the adventuring with the dogs, I've actually wanted to know more about it. So I got readers reading me stuff. If you really saw me, I mean, I know sometimes you get a good view from me. Whoa, from my co-pilot. Hey, Scott, a little clean up here.
Roger that.
Come on, girls. So we do our best to avoid it, and then thanks, bud. Now this is just a road, so technically speaking, there's probably no real cleanup rules, but people do walk here because of the nature of the area, so we like to keep it as nice as possible. Truly, like I said, surreal on us, folks. And it's so cool that I could do this with my dogs. I mean, if you know me, you know I can't get enough of this because it's like a win-win. They're some of the happiest dogs around because they're getting to do what they were bred to do. Maybe not their exact bloodline, so there's, different champion lines and sled dog lines and all different kinds of bloodlines in different dogs. So, like some dogs, I mean, they are bred and they have a metabolism that is of the sled dog kind, which means they burn fat stores. They turn, I think it's glycogen into energy, however it is. No other animal that we know of does that, at least that I'm aware of. So it's they're like a scientific wonder. Now, that's not every dog that's born a husky. Certain ones, if it's in their blood. And there's a way of maintaining that metabolism. They actually can control their metabolism. It's not that they make a decision to, but that's what provides the almost endless energy for them and the quick recovery times. So they are it's very interesting, to say the least. And I've studied it, but I can't remember it all now. But, I mean, you'll see mushers that keep up with certain mileage when they're building up for races. They keep going because they want to, they have to maintain it. They have to get the metabolism working the right way or keep it, or at least maintain it. So, with my dogs, I try to do at least 3 activities a week. Whether these are kind of our longer adventures, though today will only be 10, 11 miles maybe. But they actually will, I don't think I started my one phone, they will actually do anywhere from 10 to 30 miles on the long adventures. So we do roughly 50 miles a week with everything going on. Give a little, take a little, depending on the season and conditions and dog's age, etc. But these dogs are pretty much in their prime. And we're all loving life here. Can't get enough of this. So when you look around and you see these grounds and you almost untouched except for the monuments that are there and the season's effects on them. Sometimes I've been here before, at least at Gettysburg, where they're all green and flourishing with blossoms, and trees have their leaves on them, of course, and it's pretty just beautiful. And then we come here now where everything's kind of dormant, and you can see clearly through the different fields and through the trees and the surrounding areas. So it's really quite interesting. But it's also, you could almost take your mind back. Not that you'd want to go back to the Civil War days. Of course not. I mean, I wouldn't want to. Death, destruction. But it almost becomes where you can put yourself there for better or worse. And just imagine life at a different day. So just like that, my meter's telling us we have 1.13 miles. Hey, let's give him some water up here, Scott. I could check all my devices. Easy, girls. Easy, girls. Easy, girls. Oh. So what I want to do is get my... Thank you, Scott.
One-way, do you know?
This is a one-way.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why Chris couldn't follow us here. On my AirPods here, folks. Where the heck they are? AirPods. Beats Fits Pro. Let's connect these puppies. No pun intended.
Zion.
Oh, yeah. Are they drinking much? Or?
They all went hard the first couple seconds,
Yeah.
but now they don't seem interested at all.
Very cool.
It was probably thirst from the
She
ride
is.
more than the run.
Yeah, exactly. Good job, Scott. Sometimes the cars here don't really stop for you.
Yeah, that was a little strange, but at least they're only going the right
The speed, yeah. Hey, okay, we're going a sec. Tell me when I'm good, bud. Easy, Cyan.
Good.
Come on, guys, hike. She's so excited. They're pulling me up the hill. So, it's funny. I just was commenting on somebody on Facebook, and they're like, well, that's not enough dogs to pull that one of my rigs. And I'm like, she's like, do your math. And I'm adding all the animation there, but I'm like, no math necessary. It's electric power. It's so funny because people, and then she went on to tell me she drives horses, and people just, I think they think they're resident pros because they do something similar to what I'm doing, and they have no idea that it's really nothing like what they're doing. That's what, here's some more monuments are over to my left, folks. That's what is so sometimes creates a lot of problems, I think, with other people, because people don't understand that, when you see something, it's not always exactly what you see. I call it the tail of the tape. It's not, might not be. Like, objects in your mirror are closer than they appear. You know, what we're doing here is different than what real dog mushing is, for better or worse. And I'm not in competition to compete with any dog mushing. I've done real dog mushing before. I've done a big team of 13, 14 dogs, whatever it was, and used to run them, and just a few times. But I'm very familiar with dog mushing because I've done it in almost all capacities. I guess we can go straight, you think, or go to the right? We'll go to the right.
We can go anywhere we want.
Yeah.
What I see is probably the best.
What's that?
I said to the right's probably the best, but we can go anywhere
Okay.
we want.
Just keep an eye out for cars.
Oh, Roger that.
Stay with me close.
Crispy, right behind us.
So yeah, I mushed a team up in the Canadian Rockies, and I've mushed my dogs on dog sleds before. So I'm not your most knowledgeable traditional musher, but I certainly am knowledgeable about it. And I've been having sled dogs as part of my family for almost 30 years now. I don't compete or anything of the sort. I'm more of a dog joring guy, which mushing is a joring sport, but joring sports are like ski joring, bike joring, and again, even just regular dog sledding. But I'm usually on a
One
small.
car coming your way.
10-4, thank you. So the dogs are really picking up the pace here. They're just absolutely on fire, folks. I mean, this is what they do. I just can't stress it enough. And but it's funny when people get out there and tell me, oh, Wolf Driver, you need to do this, you need to do that. I've done it all before, pretty much. And some of my mentors were some of the best dog trainers in the world and knowledgeable dog people in the world. So, and I don't know it all by any stretch of the means. Like I said, look at these statues, folks. We're passing these, just really incredible. Any way you want to go.
Probably good, but out left looked really skinny. You want to try it?
Left here. Let's do it, Hall.
Kind of rides directly into the sunset a little bit.
10-4. So, it's kind of interesting, but enough of negativity. I'm sorry for being a little negative here. It's just that I'm so excited about what I do and I want to share it. And I don't mind people raining on my parade, but offer me something I can learn from, please. So, Army of the Potomac. Wow. There's so many interesting aspects here, so many that look up on the mountain. I'm sure that was a strategic place because you could see through the valley down here, or the hill, whatever you want to call that. But really interesting and historical aspects. Ponds here. So I just have to cover my eyes. It's really hard to wear sunglasses. I'm wearing a helmet today because of the cold, and the helmet seemed to keep me warmer, especially with this breeze. So I have goggles, but they're just such a pain with all the gear I have on. So I just got to make a visor out of my hand, if you can picture that. Cannons all over this place. I mean, this was the major battlefield, one of the major battlefields or battle area, all of Gettysburg. From my understanding, again, I'm no history buff. Dogs are really like this. Now, this is dog motorsports, as I was saying. So I have a throttle, and we can basically go anywhere we need to go because I can assist the dogs to do anything they want to do, however fast they want to go, whatever hill they want to climb or go down. So I've got brakes here. But when they want to, they can pull, and they're pulling uphill today. just because it's, again, so cold. That's the first force driver of them. The blacktop's not as exciting to them because it doesn't hold sense. Like the ground, the earth, the dirt, mud even. It's going to have scents, going to have water on it that other animals have come by, been close to, and their scent's going to be on there. And that just drives dogs because they're prey driven. And huskies want to be a part of everything. They want to be a part of the party. So we're just going to tour all over this place. Wow.
I'd say left to get away from this stuff.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. Oh, good girls. How beautiful is this, folks? I mean, when I say beautiful, again, it's hollowed ground, so this is Warren Avenue, whatever that means. I'm not very familiar with the area, but it's just absolutely gorgeous here. On a cold day like this, now the dogs are not pulling here. This is a little steeper, and they're feeling their oats now. They got some piss and vinegar out of them. Not to say they're not going to refuel quick, because they are, but right now they're appreciating the assistance. But like I said, it's when it's cold like this, it's crisp, it's a clear day, so you can see pretty well into the distance and really see the monuments and the rock ridges and all the fields really clearly, which is nice. Now you could theoretically hike up there. I mean, not theoretically, you really could, but we're not going to take the dogs up there like this. But people do walk their dogs through this area. Now I research this when I come to these adventuring areas, and you can easily you're allowed to walk your dogs through here, and you're allowed to ride your bikes through here. And that's what makes us perfectly legal. So it's a nice grade here. I don't have, because I've got so much gear on because I'm bundled up for the cold, I don't have my meter with me right now. But it's a pretty good climb. I don't know the exact incline. They just got the air sent it and picked up on a scent. Okay, Siri, raise your volume by 50%. So, again, I'm wearing a lot of cameras and equipment, and I can't always get everything to work the way it should. I'm a technological wonder, or at least I want to be. What a great, great area for doing what we do. Again, this is, I believe, called the Billy Yank battlefields or area. Whoa, we got a nice hill climb here, folks. This is good to challenge the dogs like this. Good girls. Sometimes when they look back, they're looking for assistance. So my mileage meter is not reading right today for some reason. Laws Brigade.
I don't know, it looks like you won't get it right.
He said take a right.
He won't be able to follow.
What's that?
One way.
Thanks, Crispy.